I'm living 2024 as if it was my last year on this planet. And today I'm in Hanoi to go on a little adventure to the northern side of the country on an epic 3-day trip in Giang. So come with me, let's go! So we arrived last night here in Giang after a little bus ride. I couldn't really get a lot of sleep, it was just maybe 1 hour on the bus, 1 hour here at the hostel. And we are a group of 20-25 people. Pretty fun bunch, I think. Pretty cool bunch. And now we're gonna take the bikes and go drive in the mountains. Another tricky bit was how to dress for this, because here it's quite warm, but up in the mountains it gets colder, so I layered up. Probably gonna be overclothed, but let's see. It's gonna be interesting. Prepped and ready. Safety first.
We set out on the first day from Giang city. The goal for today was 130 kilometers approximately. And we first stopped at a beautiful viewpoint on the Low River and took the boats for a little tour to see some beautiful cliffs and vegetation and a special mirror-like river. After that, we continued to climb in the beautiful mountains. The destination for today was at 2,000 meters of altitude.
So, doing a first stop. So we've been now morning, early afternoon on the bikes. I have to say it's gonna be epic. Based on what I've just seen now, these mountains are beautiful, and the forest and everything. The bike drivers are cautious, but it's still, it's still something new for me. So I'm still always holding pretty tight when we are doing like sharp corners or we're braking. But I'm my driver, Ank, from this Cheers Hostel group that organized this tour. He's pretty cautious. He's braking early, so that's a pretty good sign. He's not like taking unnecessary risks, and so it's a beautiful drive here in the mountains. We also took a little boat and saw beautiful views of the valley we were in. I was speechless because I don't think I've seen anything that beautiful in my life. So it was a great decision to take a chance and take this tour, and I'm only half a day in. So I look forward to the rest of the trip We're gonna drive more. Gonna get to the town of Dong Van at 5 p.m. So look forward to it.
We entered a valley, a lush valley, where we were going to have our lunch, and it was a bit different. And throughout the rest of the trip, you will see the landscape varies quite a lot. And after lunch, we continued climbing towards Yen Min, and the mountains were more and more majestic and more impressive. Here the smoke you see is basically agricultural waste being burned. The organizers of the trip even gave us masks, but it wasn't too bad. Nearer to the Chinese border, the landscape became moon-like.
Overnight at Dong Van, lovely little town, for a break. First day was pretty epic in the mountains, and today we're going to continue. The highlight will be a waterfall and some swimming apparently in the water, so that should be interesting to watch. But yeah, first of all, it's already above my expectations. It's much more beautiful and nicer, so look forward to the second day. The one thing that's been pretty constant in this trip is that every sightseeing is more amazing than the previous one. So this is, wow, this is I think one of the natural wonders of the world. It's like undescribable. It was fun. I'm with a bunch of other people. It varies, the age group. There are some young people, there are some more older people. All are pretty are pretty nice, but and we had fun last night. We had some karaoke. We tried a local spirit called Happy Water. It's made from corn, and it's yeah, it's a little bit like tequila, but with not too much alcohol, I think. And yeah, it was fun. But here I sense where I'm kind of an introvert because I cannot spend all this time with people all the time. So sometimes I just want to have my own private sphere, and because I kind of run out of stuff to talk with people, and at some point, you know, just enjoy the scenery. And so here it's good. It's pretty flexible. You can go around, do your own thing, and this is a pretty epic trip. So far, I really love that I took the jump and decided to do something a little bit unusual and a little bit risque. But let's see where the adventure goes next, because it's gonna be epic.
The Mapilang Pass is the most rugged but also the most dangerous part of the Giang loop. A long time ago, this area was under the sea, and over millions of years it has risen into a land, and the tectonic plate shifts have formed this beautiful canyon.
One thing that's a little bit challenging is buttocks and the legs are hurting on these bikes, but it's well worth it. I mean, look at this. This kind of scenery, it's pretty amazing. So, but yeah, gotta be a little bit fit. I also wonder, you know, if there is like a weight limit, you know, because some of the bikes, I took a big bike, but some of the bikes are pretty small. So I wonder, you know, if you are over like 120 kilos, how is that gonna work? Probably they require you to take a big bike, but at least I'm gonna get a little coffee here on the side. But that means people are very entrepreneurial. I see a lot of businesses, a lot of ways to earn money everywhere, basically. No wonder they ditched capitalism and went they ditched communism and went into capitalism very easily. So, should be seeing some waterfalls later in the afternoon. Look forward to it. I really want to dip in the water and see how it is. Took a little coffee break, and this is quite cute on the side. Hopla coffee? Yeah. Hopla coffee it's called. Okay, thank you. going to take a swim and a little waterfall. Our second day stop here. It's already looking pretty. So the second day of this trip has been even more epic than the first one, and it was hard to imagine that it's possible, but the scenery here is just amazing. There was at one point a place which really looks like one of the natural wonders of the world. It's undescribable, but I hope some of the shots will bring you there with me. And today I embraced a little bit more the adventure on a bike. There were times where we were driving very fast. I was enjoying it. I was embracing it. I wasn't thinking about the risks. My driver, he's also a kind guy. He knows that I'm taking shots, that I'm making films. So he was driving sometimes on the other side of the road, a little bit near the edge, where we had very beautiful valleys or mountains. And so we were, for a few minutes, we were sometimes driving very to the side of the edge, and I instinctively would tilt a little bit to the side, even though I wasn't really kind of thinking, oh, this is dangerous, but it's still something unusual to drive relatively fast near the edge, even though there were some stone kind of walls. They were relatively low, but it was quite a cool experience also to just embrace, risks, embrace fear, and just do new things basically. And this is the whole point of this trip. And so far, I cannot thank my past self enough to have taken the step and to just go out there in the world and see a little bit of what's out there. It's not necessary to have a good life to do this, but if we have the option and we draw positivity from such things, why not? And I think this is the essence of what I want to communicate and share is we should stop limiting ourselves with self-designed kind of scripts and reasons why not to do things. We always find reasons not to do things. Family, or I need to work, or I need to earn enough money, and after that I will enjoy a year of traveling, etc., etc. And again, this is not about traveling. It can be in any other circumstance of life. But the challenge of 2024 for me was to live it like it's my last year on Earth, and it's not about enjoying thrills and just have hedonistic pleasures. No, it's about really taking action, do stuff that's, that we feel could draw positivity from us, that could impact other people in other circumstances, do work that not just brings you money, but could affect other people positively. That could also be another thing to do, maybe some non-charity work you have thought about, or voluntary work somewhere, or just doing something for kids, or there's a lot of things in life we convince ourselves we shouldn't do, but we should focus on the reasons why we should do them now. This is the way. And so far, Northern Vietnam has been idyllic and majestic, epic. Those words I don't think describe the landscape here. I look forward. Tomorrow is going to be the last day. We should see, I think, some waterfalls, and then towards the afternoon, then we will be driven back to Hanoi, the capital city. But amazing trip. Just 2 days, but it's been a whirlwind of sights, experiences, and just feeling what a beautiful planet we live on. And there's so much variety in how people live, different cultures, different societies, and Yeah, it's amazing.
This is the start of day 3, and after another evening of happy water and karaoke, everyone was subdued, but looking forward to the final day.